Clearly Sports. This is Bailey Melvin, and she is the manager at Town and Country Animal Hospital. Okay. Was it hard to transition into a manager position when you first started? Did you get a lot of training?
I got very minimal training. It was mostly how to do the schedule and maintenance on machines. As far as working with coworkers and managing interpersonal problems, I had absolutely no training whatsoever. I had to kind of learn along my way. Transitioning was pretty easy because I had good coworkers who were supportive of me taking over the position. There was a little bit of resistance, but we worked through that, and it was all right.
How do you balance all the employees, keeping them happy, motivated, and making sure everyone gets along?
I've discovered over the last 10 years that we all have cliques, and I cannot expect everyone to socially like each other. I just have to be happy that they can work professionally with each other. And once I figured that out, it went a lot better. I've had a few times where I've had to take employees aside and do peer mediation between the two, trying to work out some differences, and the end result each time was they're not going to like one another, but they can be professional, they can work together, and we can all be on the same basis as far as that goes. I think we all have worked together long enough now that we just naturally get along. There may be some drinking at night when we go home, I'm not for certain, but we're all pretty good. If I do have an issue with employees, I do take them both aside and I make them work it out together as opposed to apart, because that makes it much more difficult. Peer mediation is something I learned in high school, and it has really helped within this job.
Okay. How much do you communicate, sit down, have meetings with your boss to discuss employees, the business, and overall productivity?
Never.
Never.
Never. We're pretty laid back here. I work closely with the two owners on a daily basis, so if there are questions, concerns, issues that arise, we just, they tell me what's going on, and then I go and I try my best to work it out. If I have issues, I find time in their schedule that I can meet with them. And we don't have, there's some clinics that do like monthly meetings where all the employees get together and kind of hatch it out to see what's new is going on. We just communicate daily with one another, pass the word along, things like that, and it seems to be working for us.
Good. Last question. Have you ever had a problem, dispute that you had to work out personally with the job? Example, maybe you didn't know how to do something and you had to solve it.
Pretty much everything, because like I said, the manager ahead of me didn't give me any training on working with people. It was all papers and machine. So everything that I do is trial and error. I've had to learn how to hire new employees. I'm pretty good at that now. Training, I have a system in place now. Before it was just kind of throw them in the back and let the other employees train them. I now have a concrete system with handbooks and another employee who does the training on a regular basis for me, as opposed to just whoever's around. When machines go down, things like that, I've learned to call companies, and I've also learned to kind of delegate things out to other employees, which also makes them happy. I find that employees are happier when they have a responsibility to do, and each of them have shared responsibilities or their own responsibilities, but of equal importance. So that really helps keep everybody happy and focused on their job.